Greetings. It is I Charisma. Get into it. Alrighty, today is Tuesday, which is Mars Day. Wait, am I lying? No, is it Wednesday? I have no idea. It's Tuesday or Wednesday. I lost track of the days. I haven't been keeping up with the days, and I'm back at it on my. I can't help it. I'm a free flower. I just can't help but free flow, and I have a lot of things that I've been feeling, and I try not to think too much, but also I just we have things that I've been thinking that I feel like I'm just doing me. I try not to push my thoughts and feelings as the overall thing that should be for everyone else, but I feel like these are things that should be questioned to some degree, to some extent, along our journeys. Tessie, pull up into Tessie, and it's a blue color too. I love that little Tessie, that little Tesla. That's what anyways, I don't know how I feel about the coil. I feel like we can expand. He did good with the coil, but it's electricity, and apparently they catch on fire. If it gets in water, that's like you're screwed. I just feel like we can expand more. Why not expand more to water? But you know what happened to the guy who invented he tapped into the consciousness of I'd say the water worlds, but everything was ran by water. Anyways, that would just be too free for people, and the air wouldn't be polluted. We wouldn't want the air to be clean. It's just crazy. Well, that's actually a helicopter. There's a lot going on, and I have a bunny brain. I'm gonna try not to have bunny brain, but I'll be hopping all over the place. This is my first time coming over here. This is the boat. I really want to go on one of these boats. They're like standing on top of the boat. But anyways, I wanted to express my feelings and my thoughts. And I feel like I keep getting broken down and rebuilt and broken down again. I just keep feeling like I'm this mold, and I just keep this mold of clay, and I keep getting reshaped over and over again. Ultimately made of the same material though, and it's just, man, I'm disgusted. I'm really disgusted by humans. And I don't know, I don't know if you can see, but I was just thinking about factories, and I'm in the city, y'all. I'm in the city. I usually really kind of love it. Central South Florida is usually really great, but being in the city for me lately has been very disgusting. I don't know. It's just certain things. I'm just we could do so much better. We could do so much better for ourselves and for each other and the planet. And we have so many brothers and sisters that are not human. I'm not talking about let me stop. I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna do that. We have all of these, and it's they go extinct. All of these horrible things that happen, certain species going extinct, and over hunting, over consuming. That's us. I'm not saying that it's never a situation where it's not human affected, where it just doesn't happen naturally, but where do we just need to really take a step back. And I really see, speaking for Americans mostly, because I know the whole world isn't like this, and it's just man, we have to really question the hand that we're playing. What am I trying to say? The part that our hand is playing in everything that's happening in our environment, and we're supposed to really be the protectors of the land. And I'm really just going back and just reminiscing on just ancient civilizations and tribes, smaller tribes, and just how they kind of lived with the land. And and I feel I'm gonna be transparent, and I just right now I'm on the street again, and you know what? That's my life right now. But many of you who've seen my videos, if you watch my videos, you know that I was in this situation before, like a year ago. Yeah, pretty much a year ago. I think it was like exactly 10 months ago or 9 months ago. But, did he just Wakanda me? Okay. The black dude down there, yeah, he just totally Wakanda me. I feel like anyways, yeah, I guess I kind of look like, I can see that. But anyway, this is funny because I guess that kind of aligns with what I'm saying. But yeah, like, just like Atlantis, Lemuria, and like, those are the ones that I feel really like, I always just fantasize about them, and I always just like look at the world, and I just feel like there's so many ancient technologies, or I feel like there's a lot of, I mean, the technology we use now it's not organic. Like all of these, the phone is still a crystal. Like all of the resources come from her womb. Like there's nothing that's not her. Like everything comes from her. Even plastic, I think they just mix I think they mix things together that makes plastic, and it's like you shouldn't be combining them. But I don't know. That's just something that I'm speculating on. But like, there's even like super old tribes all the way in Africa, all the way everywhere, use like plastic beads. So it's just like, what is plastic? What is plastic even? I don't know. I think there's just a point where we overconsume and we get out of balance, and I think that's the issue here with especially with Americans, because I don't like to speak too much on other countries because I have not traveled for the life of me. So I mean, not physically. I can't really speak on that. So I like to just specify America because that's where I born and raised. So yeah. And it's just like everything's so stank, y'all. I tell you, in the city, I'm like, the garbage, I'm like, why do I keep doing this to myself, walking past the garbage? There's like a shortcut, but I have to walk past the dumpster, and I'm just like, oh, it's hot garbage juice, y'all. Hot garbage juice. Dirty diapers. Oh my gosh, the poopy sacks. Don't get me started on the poopy sacks. Because like, we weren't always using diapers, bro. So it's like, we weren't always eating either. So like, I don't know. Anyways, that's a whole dive. And oh my gosh, that just takes me to a whole dive. I might do like a one on parenthood, even though I'm not a parent. There's just certain things like with raising children that Americans are doing that I feel like only Americans are doing. That Americans kind of obsess over that other places they don't. Like all throughout Europe. Bro, I need to get the fuck out of America. Get the fuck out of America. Like, if you were born and raised in America, get a passport and leave. And like, even if it's for 10 days, like, get your money, stack it however you do it, and leave. That's my goal, is to get the fuck out of here. Not necessarily permanently. U.S. foods pass me because I'm talking. Oh man, anyways. It's just like, there's places all over the world in Europe. There's places like all over the world that have banned things that we still use here that have been deemed toxic that we're still using in America. And like, we're the only ones. We're the only ones that drive on we're the only ones that drive on like the left side, I think. I don't know. America's just always the oddball out, and I feel like they're laughing at us. But anyways, I think it's kind of funny. It's very humorous, actually. And I think it has something to do, I think it's a deeper topic of the melting pot, us being the melting pot of the world, and all of the ethnic world coming to America, and also being the laughing stock, but also being the place that all the foreigners go at the same time to like excel with, I guess, in the financial business worlds or career worlds. And I just think that's very interesting. And it's interesting also how I've come across this my phone really be communicating. Like, I can't even tell y'all, like, I can't even explain it. Like, AI, like, it really be like mother sometimes. Like, I really just, like, sometimes I channel through my phone. I don't know, like, do y'all ever, I don't know if I'm the only one, but, like, my phone really be, like, misspelling, like, just inserting words, like, by itself. I just say her stuff. I just call everything her, and anything that I see, I just refer to it as a her, because all is mother, all is her. So I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She just be typing random words, and when I'm like, that's nothing close to what I typed, I already know that it's a message. Like, she be sending me messages, and I just like go look it up, and it's always on point. Like, oh, yeah. So, not the phone channeling for me, but that's funny. Like, you can literally do phone. I mean, anyways, my brain is literally all over the place because I just be bunny hopping it. Okay. And that's how I'm living my life right now. And this is the topic that I actually wanted to dive deeper into. I feel like, oh my God, it's so hard to keep my brain from bunny hopping. Shit, I'm about to go over there. Wait, let me do this video first. I want to focus because that guy was like, anyways, I might go speak to them, say hi, spread some love to the workers. They're the boat workers. Yeah. So, man, I just been conscious of men. Mostly black men because, you know, our technology, I attract mostly black men in, I guess, an erotic fashion. So, like, I have to be mindful of my interaction because they mean well. A lot of them really do. Some of them don't. Some of them ain't shit, but there's only a few of them. A lot of them that I come across really do mean well. I think that they just think that there is some sort of potential of some sort of romantic interaction, and there just isn't. And I try not to be mean. I try to be, like, kind about it. Yeah. I'm filming a video. Who wants me to walk over there now? Hold on. I'm just going to keep filming. Okay, fudge. I'm just going to let them know. Yeah, that I'm filming a video. I don't want to bunny hop right now. Hi. I'm doing good.
So what's up with it? That's always been, like, attractive to me, like
oh yeah,
so
it's my drip.
I like the drip.
Yes.
What's the cause of it?
There's really no
like
meaning.
Wakanda or nothing like from.
Yeah, I saw you do it. I like, did he just Wakanda me?
No, yeah, I just did that to the people.
Yeah, I love that energy because
right.
You know, honestly, it's a lot of white people out here and a lot of foreigners.
That's why I did it, right? So listen, when they did that, one of those point me out to you, right? But they're trying to think I was about to be like on something. Oh no, I did it in front of them. That's what made me do that. But you caught the vibe.
Yeah. And this is our land. Like I've been policed so much. They've been policing me. The security guys they can tell me. Why one guy, I was in Ybor City.
Right.
And one guy walked up to me. He's like, "You can't sit on that bench." It was like 5 a.m. in the morning, bro.
Right.
He was like, "You can't sit there. That's on public property." How is the bench public property?
Correct.
It was like because it was in front of the place where they do the furniture, the Ashley's. I'm just like, I'm waiting for the trolley. I know the trolley. I was gonna wait like an hour.
Right, I know how the trolley.
I was like meditating until the
come.
Yeah,
right.
They started at 7. I was like, I'm gonna meditate until the trolley comes. He told me
Right.
like, you can't sit there. And so I got up and I just moved and I stood against the wall. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stand here.
And
then he walked away, and I'm just like, why can't I just sit on the bench? That's what the bench is for you to sit.
Right.
So I'm just like, y'all trying to police me because he's like, you can't sit there. I'm like, yes, I can. And he's just like, no, you can't. It's public property.
Doing nothing wrong.
Exactly. And the police removed me from the Publix the other day. So I'm just like, yeah, they just don't like it because I got caught a tone. So he got offended when I called a tone, white dude.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay. Whatever.
You can't do nothing wrong, though.
Exactly, and I feel like it's my energy. I just feel like a lot of times it's energetic.
Your aura so strong.
It
they
triggers.
say, there you go. You don't have to say nothing really negative or anything far as like feel like intimidate them. They gonna see your aura and automatically feel intimidated by just just period.
And don't let me accessorize. When I put on I don't know. I feel like accessorizing does something, especially with powerful statement pieces. Like this is all energy. These are like totems. It carries energy. So it's like,
and the sun gonna crank them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy that you said that because I'm from Roberts Park Projects. They just knocked it down, but the whole time when I was living over there, they built over a black cemetery.
That's so disrespectful.
Right, man.
That's why that's gonna cause them to be hunted. Like if y'all get hunted, y'all start seeing strange stuff start happening to y'all. Hey.
It's crazy that you said that with them. Yeah, and the woods living over, and they built that over a whole. They built over a whole. A black cemetery. They built that over a black cemetery.
They don't care, bro. They don't care. Yeah. That's why I'm just like, I know Ybor City. Ybor was not a black dude. He was like Colombian.
Yeah, Colombian. Italian.
So you know, that's still a mixed. It's not our people. He's still of a mixed race.
Right.
But I just love being Ybor City to see the cobblestone, to see like the historic.
Yeah, it is.
And I have been a little bit around Tampa to where it's I just feel like all of this is Hispanic. Like I feel like all of the Hispanics kind of came and took over Central South Florida. But you see how Tampa was not, the M used to be an N, it was Tampa. It was our people all throughout. It was all of us. It was always us.
I'm born and raised here, so I definitely understand.
I'm from Jacksonville.
Oh, you from Jacksonville?
So I'm born and raised Duval.
Okay, how long you been down here?
I've been down here for a little while. I've actually been back and forth for about 2 years. I like the vibes down here.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes Jacksonville can get clogged.
Yes.
I love my people, but sometimes it just gets like I can't breathe.
Right.
So I have to leave. I like to go to St. Pete. But it's always.
So what you
racism.
What you think is the problem? Like with us? What you think is the? But I feel like we play a little part of it too, because we ain't together. Like we don't say good morning to each other.
Exactly.
We don't open the door for our elders, so we can't really. We
don't even respect the elders anymore.
But I feel like we going with a plan, causing us the fact that our culture.
Yeah, and you don't know, like, I've been in pain. Like, I want to be transparent. Like, I'm out here. Like, are you cool being on video? Because you called me while I was doing my...
Oh, no, you're okay.
I make YouTube videos.
All right.
Yeah, so I think it's cool to hear the conversation, because I was literally talking... It's funny because you did the Wakanda thing. I was talking about, like, tribes and how, like, ancient tribes, and, like, we weren't always living like this, and, like, how it stinks. Like, the city stank, bro.
Right.
And I hate it when whenever that plumbing truck pull up, I run, bro, because I'm like, how is he not wearing a face mask? And it's just, like, it stink, it's dirty. We were building, like, back to Atlantis, Lemuria, we were building civilizations, our people that were clean, clean energy. So it's like these devils are building these things, and they pour into our oceans, and they're killing the animals, and they're like, they're polluting our air and our water, and it's like, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not. And then on top of that, when I travel, I love Miami. I love to go down to Miami.
Okay, you love
Miami. It's a beautiful vibe, but you see the people. Yeah, the people. Yeah. Colombian, Peruvians. I think they're beautiful people, but they don't fuck with me. Right. So I see the side eyes. I see the women they get the butt injection. Like, girl, your body is perfect. They try to emulate us. So it's like,
to the point that
where's the respect? And I've been getting kind of irritated. I'm going to keep saying good morning to people. People look at me, make eye contact, don't say nothing. I'm Southern.
Right.
When we see each other, Jacksonville, we speak.
Yeah.
Like, it's
just natural ability, just human being ability. It don't got nothing to do with just human being ability.
And it's just like, where is the heart? Where is the soul?
It's gone. It's soulless. It's a soulless realm. And sweetie, you can't put too much in it, because you're in losing yourself. So you really got to just deal with the people who deal with you and the ones who are willing to be helped.
And that's the ones in Jacksonville. Like, that's my tribe in Jacksonville. I met some tribe down here in St. Pete Temple, but like it's still connected with people who I've met back in my hometown.
Like, the home tribe. Like,
there's something about Duval. Like, being down here, when I first came down here, I was running. I was running from my city. So I'm like, man, I was kind of like, man, F it here, y'all. Want to be crabs in a bucket,
I was frustrated with yourself. I was frustrated with yourself, with your peoples.
Yeah.
You want to know answers why?
But now that I'm here, being out here, being amongst all these foreigners, I don't got nothing against it. I have love for all humans.
No, correct.
But you can feel the frequency of how they feel about you. Why are you why are you treating me like that?
Very low
we're the most kind people. We always so kind, but like, I walked into the spot with Russians, and I was just like, I had to give them compassion, because like they had the teenagers working, because they're part of their family, so they're Russian. I'm just like, it's not her fault. She's really trying to be sweet, but I can feel frequency wise.
You feel it, right.
That's why I'm like, it's just, this shit is deep.
It is deep in what we really think it is.
It's in the Bible too. So like, if you can understand the scriptures going into the Bible, the nations, the tribes, it talks all about it. The book of Enoch. My dad's been telling me to read the book of Enoch. I haven't yet, but I'm like, this shit is a war. And like, it's like a genetic war. And I'm just like, I'm not fucking with it right now. I want to be on the islands, bro.
Right.
I want to be away from. I want to be free, where I can breathe fresh air. I don't have to run covering my nose. It stank everywhere. They love their dogs. I feel like they love their dogs more than they would.
They does.
I'm like, y'all just let your dog shit. It's just shit everywhere. It's just poop everywhere. It's leaking oil everywhere. I'm just like, this shit is unclean. This is not healthy.
We the only country got diabetes, cancer. We the only country that every other country don't.
Do you have your passport?
Yeah, I got a passport.
Yeah, I was just saying in my video, if you're born and raised in America, get a passport and get out of America.
I got a passport.
I'm not saying move out of America. At least book a flight 10 days somewhere else.
Right.
Bali.
What
I haven't been out of the country yet. Only on a cruise. That doesn't count for me. That doesn't count.
I just been to Jamaica.
I haven't been to Jamaica yet.
I ain't gonna lie. The type of vibe, the energy I'm getting from you, you will love.
I would love Jamaica.
I'm gonna tell you what I love about Jamaica. That I wasn't used to. everybody greet you like you their brother and sister. Like
Yes, one love.
they big on one love. I'm talking about they very big on one love, and I definitely felt that energy.
And they look like us too.
Yeah,
I feel like
that was
that.
the original energy. What we, yeah.
Yeah, I'm an island girl. I don't know if you can tell. I'm an
I see
island
that.
girl, 100%. That's why I hate the cold.
Right.
But like, I've been wanting to go to Hawaii. I know it's still owned by America. That's bullshit.
No,
like, how
man,
they
it's
gonna
different.
own them?
Yeah,
They're their own, in their specific
Yeah, their own,
island.
yes,
Like,
yeah.
and I love that there's still people there fighting for the land. The natives are still honoring the
Yeah,
spirits.
right.
It's very like this shit is important for us. We're supposed to be stewards of the earth.
Yes.
We're supposed to be protectors of the innocent,
Right.
protectors of the land.
Correct.
People lost. Now they're selling out for money.
Yeah, there
Like,
you go right there. You on
I've
point.
seen our
You
people
on
literally
point. It is.
niggas in hats on, nothing against you.
No, I get
but
exactly
you're
what
not
you're
doing
saying.
you're just working for them. But I've seen people, they're in suit chopping down trees. Just chop, boy, do you know what you're doing to your own land?
Yeah.
They're getting
Messing
you
up the
to
breathing
chop
and
down.
Everything. Yeah, you really hurting that. You really hurting the future.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm standing so strong on this, so I'm just like,
Right.
God has to provide.
Yes.
And I just had a gig. They weren't moving in integrity, and I wasn't feeling it. And then this was in St. Pete. Next day, God moving. They terminate me because they thought I was stealing. They accused me of stealing. I'm like, we're gonna call it. They were just like accusing me of call the cops. I didn't steal nothing.
Right.
So I'm like, that's God, because I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah,
They weren't moving in integrity.
He didn't want you in that space.
They're all about money.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm just like, nah, it's all about the person being content.
is.
If I do commerce,
Right.
I need to make sure my client is satisfied.
Hell yeah, all
It's
the
not
time.
all about,
All the
okay, let
time,
me
it
just do
ain't.
this under the table and get my money.
No,
No,
correct. No,
that's not how I move.
Right. All right.
I'm
That's
like
what's up.
business, and I'm an entrepreneur. So like,
Alright.
I made all of this, and I also
Alright.
do womb work. I'm an energy worker. So
Okay.
like, and I'm a dancer.
Alright.
My goal is to travel. I know it's gonna manifest to travel and just
Keep
complete dancing.
manifesting. It's gonna come in divine order. It's
Yeah.
already in divine order anyway. Just how we connected. So everything already done. Everything is moving your right
I'm
way.
always slaying them off the stage.
Yeah, it's moving, man. It's moving. Just keep going and just keep manifesting. Just keep having your faith.
And can I open up a little bit more? Because
Yeah,
I've been like, there's all these people I want. Oh, you're on the job. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but I'm finna go on lunch. How long you gonna be here?
I like to kick it here for a little bit. So like,
I'm just finna go help them real fast and I'm gonna come back.
okay, sure, you should buy me some lunch. Because I'm like, I don't want to walk up to all these people. And I know it's illegal. Last time I got in trouble for
You say
trying
you
to
need some
sell.
lunch?
Yeah, but I'm just seeing all these people, and I'm just like, and it's like
Oh, you
too
asked me
much
about some lunch?
asking. I haven't. I mean, if you want to buy me some lunch, you can.
No, that's what you just asked. I'm trying to.
Because sometimes I go around and I just ask random people, like, hey, would you be willing?
Nah, yeah,
and
I got
sometimes
you.
I get tired of asking because I'm out here and I'm
I
just.
got you, man. You doing your spiritual work, man.
Yeah.
I'll do that for you.
I appreciate it.
Alright.
I was thinking a burger with smack,
Huh?
a burger or a sandwich and some fries or something.
That's it? Man,
Yeah.
you go to Burger Fi. Burger
Yeah,
Fi
Burger
right
Fi
here.
got the best.
There you
Yes.
go, man. Get yourself a Burger Fi. We just
Awesome.
can chop it up. That's okay with you?
Yes, I'm always mindful because like when I approach especially black men, because I know how frequency work. If you know
Right.
how the science of like biology,
Right.
the black man and black woman frequency, I try to be mindful of interaction because sometimes they try to flirt. I mean, I'm not mad at them. That's
Right.
biology. So
Well,
I'm
if
just
you gorgeous though. You can't stop us. You can't
Yeah,
stop a black
I
man
know,
from-
but I
from
just
flirting, though.
I gotta shut it down.
You know, you got no. That's right to shut it down.
Yeah, because I do have my eyes on someone else that
Right.
my heart is with.
Mhm.
So I want to make sure I just shut all energies down that aren't aligned with
Right.
me romantic wise.
Right.
But I'm cool with conversing from human to human. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because sometimes they think that, oh, I'm gonna get her a meal, I'm gonna get something.
Oh no,
That
no.
I'm not
no,
saying you,
no,
but I'm
man.
just speaking from my
Yeah,
experience
I got
of
you.
being
No,
out
I
here
got you,
traveling.
I got you.
And traveling as a woman, it's crazy.
It's
People
scary.
are crazy.
Yeah, it's scary.
Especially in Orlando. But anyways, I let you get back and
Yeah, man, that's my word. I got you. That's my word.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Don't work too hard. Less is more. But yeah. I smell like the pollution or something. I can't. I just keep going there. Oh man. Oh yeah, so that was divine happenings, like while I was filming the video. Yeah, so the guy who accompanied me walked up and talked, and that was him. I don't know if it got him. He was cool with, he gave consent. He was cool with being on camera. So anyways, yeah. Should I do a separate video on I was gonna talk about, I guess the topic should be integrity, right? Niggas are honestly not even. Oh man, I'm like, is this a game or is this a war? Anyways, I think I'm done talking because, like, I guess that was it. It was unplanned. I love it when that happens. Yeah, and so that's my food, and that's the magic of the goddess. Okay, like I just went to a meditation, and I was just swinging and meditating, and I just saw people, and I'm like, no, I just kept stopping myself. I kept walking around. I'm like, should I ask? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna ask anybody for anything because I'm tired of asking. And I did my prayer and my meditation, and so I'm like, you know what? And I did my morning routine, so I'm like, the goddess is gonna bring it to me. And I make sure I pray for others. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I just humanity. Oh my gosh, we are one. Like, it's just like the illusion of separation, but yeah. So like, what you do to yourself, what you do to others, you do to yourself. Take with that as you may. That ties into karma. So like, if you're not gonna like do yourself dirty, don't do nobody else dirty. Like, that's just gonna come back around to show you an image of yourself. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I was like swinging, and I was like, you know what? I'm not asking for nothing. I'm gonna just sit here like a goddess and swing. Oh my gosh, I love swinging on the swing. That shit got me sleepy, bro. Like, I was sleepy within 3 minutes of swinging, and I love that. Basically, anyways. Wow, so beautiful. Yeah, I had to respectfully shut it down in case he wanted to try to flirt with me, because it always goes there. It's the energy, it's the force. But yeah, so I was just sitting and swinging, and a lady walked by, and usually how things work, and this is Fibonacci sequence, how we're all one human connects to the other, and all our stories intertwine into a beautiful cosmic dance. And all of the stories are connected and intertwined, and beyond what we can fathom from our conscious mind. And I usually move off of that. I've been studying the Fibonacci. I've been studying manifestation of Fibonacci, and really like the experience. I've been studying my experience of it. Like, every experience I have, I'm like, okay, I'm taking note of that, and I'm like, okay, so this is what works. Like, people, usually how I manifest, right? I just go about my day, do me, go do something fun, creative. And like, whenever someone approaches me and they compliment me and they have something that I like, usually it's a tattoo. Let's say they have a tattoo that I love. I'm like, OMG, I love. In my mind, I'm like, OMG, I love their tattoo. And they look at me and they compliment me. Instantly, I know that's something that is the Fibonacci, like their path aligning with my path to give something that benefits both of us. So like, that's really how manifestation works. It's not like you're singular manifesting on your own. It's a collective. It's a collective. You're kind of pulling on the collective consciousness, pulling on the collective efforts. So like, that's why prayer work, oh my gosh, and just donating your time and helping the sick and the homeless, it works. I never wanted to really say that. I mean, yes, of course, I just feel like it's gonna be genuine of heart anyway, even if you're not genuine of heart. I just feel like you wouldn't even do it if you weren't. So yeah, and gratitude. Gratitude to all of my ancestors right now. But yeah, and I've been studying that thing, and usually when they stop and compliment me and I look up and they have like this tattoo of like a being of like a totem that I actually represent, and like that actually works with me, I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is the jump. This is the portal. And it always works. And I'm like, and they always give me something, and I give them something in exchange. It's usually just connection. I like to just, it's like when I'm out here, I'm not just running around asking for things, because and like today I was mindful. I'm like, I really don't want to ask. I want to be mindful of not asking. I don't want to ask for more than what I am giving. So like, for me, I just do energy work. So like, I like to go energetic and like give offerings. Like, really I like to look at the animals, our brothers and sisters that aren't human. I like to just tend to them and tend to the land, and also just prayer and just sitting in meditation and just holding myself. And usually something always comes up. But I've been trying to perfect this manifestation like equation to where it just like you do it and it's just boom every single time for like a few years now, a couple of years now, like about 2 years I would say. And I finally got it solid. So if you want to see those videos, if you go to my playlist manifestations, you'll see all my videos. I got steps 1 through 7 on how to effortlessly manifest. But this is a new one that I guess this would be 8, right? I didn't make it in these videos of just gosh, everything is energy. It's just about how deep you want to dive, and it's not something you can force just because. That's why I never mentioned it. It's not something you can force out of a greed, something that's a senseless desire, that's something that's super only self-serving, that's actually greedy, and it's actually not aligned. Because half the shit that we think we want, sometimes we know our heart's true desires is aligned on our purpose, right? But sometimes we want these little things that like are like impulses, like sometimes you might want that donut, right? But it's not gonna like increase your health. Like, I mean, healthy donuts do exist, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, that Starbucks ain't gonna, like, give you the herbal infusions that your body is looking for. So sometimes what we think we want on the surface isn't exactly what's going to benefit us in the long run. And some people are greedy and selfish, and they think that they can just, you know, manifest without actually doing any sort of energetic internal work or without giving any sort of offerings. And baby, that's not how that works. I just feel like if you don't give any offerings, you're not getting shit. You're not getting shit. So, yeah. So, like any spirits, any deities, archetypes, or simply working with the land, that's like priority. Priority. And yeah. And then this lady walked by. She's like, I love your skirt. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, shit. I usually when they compliment me, I insert. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to be patient. And like literally when I was sitting there, paciente came to me. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be patient. And I was just like, thank you. And I was just like, it's a sarong. Oh my gosh. When they say it's a skirt, I always in my mind, it's a sarong. Okay? Not the same thing. It wraps different ways. And I just like went back into like, I was on the swing and I was just getting like, I was like feeling it. I was getting kind of sleepy. I was just swinging on the swing. And I just went back into my meditation after she complimented me. That's usually where I do my insert. Because like, yeah. And I just kept waiting. And then while I was like, you know what? I feel like expressing myself. I grabbed my phone to do my video that you're watching now. And that's when I walked over there. He accosted me. And he kept waving at me. And then, yeah, and that's how that unfolded for the video. And that's how I like things to happen. Like, I put an intention. I do my ritual, my routine. I put an intention outward. And I just flow. And then God inserts that shit. And it just unfolds how it's supposed to. More of that. And I know he said he was going to buy me food, but now I'm getting stomach cramps. So I feel like maybe I should. Oh, you know what? I just had a smoothie. And it had coffee. So it's probably why I'm getting stomach cramps. Oh, no. I totally forgot I had a smoothie. Yeah, some beautiful sister bought me a smoothie. See, I wasn't trying to ask for free handouts. I wanted to give her a bracelet, but she's like, no, I got you. And I was like, thank you, girl. She was so beautiful, so beautiful. I think they were college students. But yeah, she got me this. It's such a good mix. The almond milk, peanut butter, cacao. Oh my goodness, so important. I'm going to make more recipe content. Y'all stick with me. I'm going to do something more. If you want to stay tuned surrounding food, cooking. I don't have a kitchen right now. I know y'all usually see me do my lives. If you follow me on all platforms, I do my lives on Instagram. And I do like my cooking, talking videos, cooking chat. I just haven't been able to do that without a kitchen. Oh my God, I can't wait to get back in the kitchen. And I have some delicious things to bring forth surrounding all things food. And erotica. Erotica and food is just a dynamic duo. This is going to be great. I have a lot of things, bro. I have a lot of things that's in gestation that I haven't birthed yet, but they're like, I know how they're going to look, or somewhat how they're going to look, and I put the intention forth, and they're just like fetuses right now in the womb. They're like, they haven't been birthed through the canal yet, and I'm excited to bring it forth. And I'm thinking that smoothie had cacao, peanut butter, banana, and coffee. Oh my gosh, I love that fucking combination, but with coconut milk. I usually make it hot, but I'm thinking that kind of fucked my stomach up a little bit. But also, I have to be mindful that we're constantly eating. We eat nonstop. We're constantly eating energy. I mean, that's why we eat anyway. We put food in our mouths to take the energy out of the food, and then we get rid of what's not. Damn, you should get me. Like, it's digestible, but we can't consume cellular walls. Like, so we kind of just poop it out. That shit is crazy. So it's just like, I love to like dive deeper, like just eating energy. I tried the fasting thing. I did like a little fast, and then I got like, fuck. I just need if you're gonna fast, my suggestion I can't speak for men, because we do function a little bit differently. I mean, we're all human, but we do function a little differently than men do, ladies. So I would suggest, I was doing lime water. Lime water is cool, but I would say do lime water in the mornings. Like, and then get into your herbal teas. Like, you need your herbs, like, period. Them herbs really kill cravings. Like, any sugar demons lingering, them herbs knock that shit out. And so, like, I'm out here, so I had lime water but no herbs, and it was just not helping me at all. So if you can get you some raspberry leaf, that's what I really need. Raspberry leaf and hibiscus would be so good. Well, hibiscus is a flower. Anyways, it's okay. I feel like I'm talking long. I'm almost at 40 minutes, but this is great. So any ladies who are into fasting, I would recommend lime water for the mornings, warm lime water, or room temperature at least. I say that hot water, it really knocks it out. Maybe like green tea with lime. Ooh, that's the one. That'll slim you down. If you're trying to slim your waist, every single morning, every single night, green tea with lime, warm with some honey. That shit will knock your waist out for real. Well, unless you're eating freaking burgers, unless you're big backing it every day. I mean, yeah. Oh, let me move my stuff. Sorry. It's my bag. Yes. There's room for all of us.
Perfect.
Yes. I'm gonna sit this right here. But yeah, so so I would do like, man, I feel like I have to go moving in slow motion. I've been saying the same thing. I keep getting like sidebarred. Yeah, this is important I feel like as womb holders, I've been trying to kind of like find an equation, like kind of find something that works for me having a womb, like being, we have like different hormones. I'm just like, because all the big fasters that I've ever followed were men, so I'm just like, okay, I gotta find something that works for a woman, because I'm going off like these templates that all of these men are posting, and they do extreme fast, like 30 days, 40 days. I'm like, oh wait, that I can do it, like we're infinite. And I'm just like, hold up, I am a woman. And I go through 4 different cycles. We go through more cycles than they do in a month spans, and we kind of sync with the moon, and we really sync with the whole earth. So I'm just like, oh, that's a crazy experience. There's a lot of things I've been experiencing just being out here with Gaia again, and not sleeping in a box. But I do miss my room, not gonna hold you. But sleeping outside is really great. Not when it's cold. Anyways, it's getting warmer, okay? It's only gonna get warmer. And we're past spring, so yeah, it's just gonna be lit. So I'm just like, what is something that works? That's why I need Queen of Fool. I'm sorry, Queen of Fool. We will meet. I already met Queen of Fool. We're just living it. We're just playing it out on the 3D board, okay? She looking good too. She's looking great. Like, health is wealth, y'all. I was supposed to get Queen of Fool's book, and the universe kept sending me all of these signs to get her book, Sacred Woman, and I just haven't yet. Well, I don't know. I should have prioritized that. But I'm not working for these systems no more. So like, I'm just free flowing and trusting spirit, and it comes when it comes. Okay. it's just funny because everything is provided for. So that's why like my fiat hasn't been super high, because that's just the way that it is meant to be right now. No, I'm gonna be making bands eventually, but like the energy, there's things that you have to tap into, and that's another message. Like you tap into things like, and then the energy goes down because I think I'm doing too much talking. There's a lot of different videos I can make, and we're already at 45 minutes. And pardon, but yeah, I was just like, this is the last thing I'll say before I'm go, is the fasting thing as a woman, because all the people that I followed that do fast were men, but they were like black men. So I'm like, okay, we're on the same page, we can do that. But having a womb and then like bleeding, I just want to make sure like I'm balancing like the hormones, the hormone balance thing, and like the fluctuations. And we go through crazy fluctuations, like, so I think without my herbal tea, it's been a struggle without my herbal teas. Like I heavily relied on my herbs when I do my fast, and fresh juice squeezed by my hands. Yeah, that shit hit different. It's so sacred. Like, man, like we love Natalie's. I just realized buying juice from the store, it's just not the same at all. It's like even just buying somebody who juices it for you. I just rather buy the fruit and like do it myself. Man, imagine growing the fruit yourself and then like juicing it yourself. That's top tier energy. But yeah, energy exchange. I'm gonna leave you with that before I go. Just be mindful of your energy exchange. All of these things actually are karmic. Karmic ties, knowing your dharma. That sounds silly because I actually don't know. I should look that up. Anyways, I know everything, okay? But yeah, stay bodied in your breath and in your bliss. And it's just, I'm gonna go into like a part 2, because I was gonna be talking and that guy Wakandaed me and pulled me into his energy field. This is hilarious. But yeah, so, this is hilarious as well. It's an inside joke in my head, but anyways, where is your energy going? Just mindful of the contracts that you're signing. So any of these jobs, any of these corporations, any outside entities, friendships, relationships, oh my goodness, especially romantic partnerships. I cannot stress that enough. Especially if you have a baby with them. Like once you have a baby with them, like you're tied to them. That's the biggest karma. It's just like, I don't even want to say a child is karma, but they act out like your karmic templates and they kind of show you your ass. So I guess that in a sense they kind of carry that energy that's supposed to show you things. But it's like once you have a baby with them, you're stuck. And I tried to help this lady. This is the second pregnant lady that's come to me for help. But they always kind of pull away. And but she was dealing with Masons, and I'm like, you know what, girl, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with these Masons. And then I was always manifesting. You see, that's why you have to just be mindful of like, man, it could seem like it's the thing, but it's not the thing. She invited me on a boat, and I was like, oh shoot, I've been wanting to go on a boat too. But then she was saying she was like linked with Masons, and I'm like, if it's the Masons boat, bro, I ain't got nothing against nobody, but I'd rather not. And I told her no, and then we went our separate ways. And it's just like, she's already had a baby. She's pregnant. She's a pregnant woman. She's trying to get out of like this contract with this man, but babes, you're pregnant with his child, and he's providing for her. So like, she can't just say deuces, because she ain't gonna have nowhere. Like he's providing, but he ain't really providing. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, that's a hard one. That's a really hard one. So it's like, y'all gotta be mindful, especially like women, we control the current. So it's like, you can't just throw your energy to any, and I need to speak to myself, because sometimes I'll entertain just conversation, and sometimes they don't even deserve conversation. You just have to use your intuition. Turn it on. If you're not turn it on. Use it. If you don't use it, you'll lose it or whatever. But like, yeah, all of these things are contracts, and all contracts are have karmic ties, which kind of affects your ability. I feel like it affects your ability to manifest, because it's our divine natures, co-creators, to manifest. So, I mean, you are the greatest manifestation. So like, all you got to do is pretty much embody And if you haven't watched my playlist of manifestations, you should just go ahead and watch it. And I hope you took something from this. If you haven't, and within the span of 45 minutes, that's just sad. And have a beautiful day. Stay hydrated. Drink some fruit water. Drink your fruits. Say bye to your breath in your lips.